Darren Steen here from Personal Trainer University coming at you today. I got a nice life lesson for you. I want to talk to you about being a full-time fitness trainer, healthy lifestyle coach. I've been a full-time one since 1999. That's 15 years straight. I've supported my family of 4 every year since August of 1999, and that came after a 15-year blue-collar UPS truck driving career. I made the switch in August of 1999. Lots of experiences since then. I've worked at corporations. Lifetime Fitness was my first one. Actually, I still got the jacket. I've owned my own facility. I've trained trainers to come in. I've done my niche is one-on-one high-end training, body transformation, 12-week stuff. But I've also done group training. Big Chris McCombs taught me that you need both one-on-one and group training. I've done online training. I've written books. I've been around the block. I've lost businesses. I've sold businesses and never got paid for them. And now I'm reinventing myself here in Chicago with my Body Transformation Center. I've trained world-famous Dr. Joe Mercola. I was his corporate wellness trainer. I've done internet marketing. I've learned a lot, and I've made tons of mistakes. Here at Personal Training University, I want to share in this community my mistakes, and you guys can help us build a better idea of how we can make more money, work less hours, be better fitness trainers, impact more people in our own cities and around the world. So I got 3 basic points, and that is, if you want to be successful, first and foremost, you got to train yourself. You're your most important client. You guys know that. I'm multitasking right now, doing my slow go morning cardio, writing my notes, getting ready for the day. You got to train yourself first so that you're more genuine, you're energetic, and you have a aura that draws people to you because they see that you're doing it first. The best teacher is someone who is just doing it, and people come to them and they absorb it and use it and take it and use it because you're a much more genuine teacher that way. It's easy to teach, easier to teach people when you're a product of the product. Number 2, so that's important. A lot of people forget that, and they start out in the industry knowing that, but they get spread so thin and so stressed out, and they start out thinking, wow, $80 an hour, one-on-one training, this is fantastic, way better than $7 at McDonald's. But what they don't realize is it's a lot tougher than they think. They may have a couple clients at 6 in the morning and 7 in the morning. They got to stay there at the club all day long. They might have responsibilities, and they have a client at night at 5 p.m. or 3 and 4. So they got 4 clients. The club takes 50%. Then you got taxes. It's not as fantastic financially in the long run as it seems to be initially. And people get burned out. Their passion turns into misery. So you got to train yourself, but you also got to learn. Number 2, you got to build your brand. You got to have a unique niche. Mine is I'm a natural competitive bodybuilder, and I utilize techniques that natural bodybuilders use to create a very time-efficient workout routine, harnessing the tools that natural bodybuilders use to get lean on stage for my Jane and John Doe clients. That's my niche. You have to build your brand in person. You got to do a great job with the people that come into your club or wherever you're at, and you got to give them great attention, great focus, and you got to help them reach their goals. That's the next way you build your brand, is you just get people results. Also, another way to build your brand is you have to use social media. Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, that's where everybody's at. They're on their phone. So you got to be genuine about what you're doing, and it's just technology, but it's the same stuff that's been around thousands of years. It's doing the right thing by people, and being honest with them and telling them about who you are and what you do and where you're located. Obviously, you're going to do that through a website. You got rankings in Google. It's all stuff that you got to be aware of. It seems to be overwhelming, but if you just niche it out and write it down, you can make progress in those areas. Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter. Those are ones that I have attacked for 10 years, and it's really starting to pay off these last couple years. Don't be a wage slave. I don't care if you make $100 an hour, $120 an hour as a high-end one-on-one trainer. If you have one avenue of income and you're getting paid for your time, you got to work to get money. So you got to create different avenues of income. When a business guy told me that about 12 years ago, I didn't fathom how I was going to do that. But what I did was I wrote an ebook, and I started income coming in with that ebook, a training system. And I've been internet marketing ever since. Nutrition products, your clients are going to ask you, they're going to want to take what you take if you're being genuine. You got to get a legitimate company that has great nutrition products, that's going to get clients for you, and that are going to stay on the products forever, that's a genuine business, has a good infrastructure of payment, and a good track record that's not going to go away. Don't send them to GNC and just let someone over there just make the commissions and give them whatever their manager's telling them to give them. So use the product, find a good company that's going to pay you fairly for it, and that you're going to get a client that'll never go away. They're going to be on those products forever. That's really super important. Do some online training. You can train one-on-one. You can train online as well. And one problem is people get spread too thin with all these ideas I've thrown at you as a trainer. And you're doing 10 things, and you're trying to balance your personal life with your family. You're trying to balance your personal relationships and your business, and it gets to be a lot. I highly recommend anybody I work with, you got to get a journal. You got to open it up. You got to keep it by your side every day. Write down what day it is, and put down your thoughts in one place. Not on your computer, not over here, not over there. Always have it with you. Put all your thoughts in one spot. That journal is going to be very, very important for you as staying collected on your thoughts. First, I wrote it today for the last 10 years. I wrote the law of attraction will tell you will bring to you what you think about. I wrote down today, as I have the last 10 years, that I am working less and I'm making more money with different avenues of income coming in. Write it down. And I always say, whatever I write down in my journal comes to fruition, or whatever I write down gets done, or whatever I write down in my journal happens. We use the placebo effect. Repetition, the mother of success is repetition. Keep saying it. And the last thing is, I wrote down today, I do have enough time, because everyone is thinking they don't have enough time. So 2 things that are very important for you to train your subconscious, and I do it by writing down in my journal every day, is work less, make more money, help more people, and I do have enough time to balance my personal, my fitness, my relationships, and my business. So there you go. That's a long lesson, but I think it was very valuable. Darren Steen at Personal Training University. Please thumbs up if you liked it. Comment below so that we can learn from each other. Adios. And you do have the power to change.